When first coming to Mexico, Merida was a top choice as it's the safest city in the whole country. Now a year later, we're back, and that's not the only reason for our return.
A section of the city cardinal points.
Okay. So are we coming into it like it's already...
All right, so one of the main reasons why we had decided to move back here to Merida is familiarity we have with the area. After about 6 months of full-time travel to different areas, it's nice to be somewhere that we're a lot more familiar with and we know the surrounding areas. For those of you that have just started watching our journey, we actually started our full-time travel journey here in Merida and we had spent 6 months here, so we do have that familiarity.
It's a bit of a struggle sometimes when you go into all these different places. You're like, okay, where do I get my laundry done? Where do I top up my phone? Or where do we go get our groceries? Like, it's always a rush of trying to figure out the new things. So here we find that we know it, and it's almost like a second home to us when we think of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a home away from home, and really nice to have that sense of familiarity and that sense of being home for another few weeks before we keep venturing around Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. And if you do know us, then you know that we love a good pool, and this pool is one of our favorites.
Can't be beat, so we had to come back.
Another aspect of why we return to Merida is the sense of community that we have here. Here at this complex, this Airbnb, we spent like 6 months with these people, and a lot of these people are actually renting here, so they're not just staying here on holiday. So it was really nice to be able to have that sense of community and neighborly feel. But I also feel in Merida that there's also a big expat community. So there's a lot of people here who are working or digital nomads. We actually know a couple people that actually moved here from Canada. So it's really cool to know people who are actually living here full time. The Mayan people are so nice, and how much people hold on to the tradition and their cultural beliefs is really impressive. Speaking of culture and history, let's get ready and head into town.
Merida is full of history and culture, and on the outskirts it is absolutely surrounded with these Mayan ruins and temple sites. Mayapan is the one we went to last year, and it was absolutely amazing because it was so empty.
Incredible.
It was incredible to have the whole place to yourself. We would strongly recommend checking that out. And as you work your way to the downtown core, to El Centro here, you'll find these big colonial buildings all throughout the downtown core that are absolutely beautiful. They're painted a variety of these amazing colors, but you'll also find some of them are just that pure natural white from the limestone, which is why it's gotten its name, the White City.
Yes, so the Spanish came here and they ended up taking the limestones from the Mayan temples and stole them to make their own temples and buildings and churches. So that's why it's called the White City, and obviously it is beautiful, it is gorgeous.
And like we said, that's one of our favorite parts of being here in Merida, is the rich culture and history that
full of
just
history
all throughout the entire area.
Totally.
And we do have a cultural cool experience coming up later in the video, so stick around for that. But we actually just stopped off at one of our favorite restaurants, Bistrola 57, a really nice Italian restaurant.
Which actually used to be a theater back in 1831, which is so cool.
Which is really
cool.
Another piece of history, it's just all around.
Gracias.
¿Algo más que necesiten?
Sí, yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, muchos.
Buen provecho.
Now, you may be familiar with this place. We actually came here about 6 months ago in our second video ever, our first vlog, as we took you around Merida, going over everything we like about it here. A few things that, you know, we really like about living in this area. So, yeah. Let you finish this one up. Now, we thought it would be fitting to bring it full circle and come back here for dinner tonight, as we are actually celebrating 1 year of full-time travel. It's almost been 1 year to the day since we sold everything and left Canada. We're cleaning house. We're getting rid of absolutely everything. We're moving to Mexico. Yeah, we're just jumping ship. So thought it would be a fitting place to come celebrate that. One of our favorite restaurants in all of Merida. Strongly recommended if you're ever in the area. Sometimes they have live music on and whatnot, but the menu is always great. Now we're gonna finish up eating here, and then there's actually something that we have yet to experience, and that brings us to our next point. We're gonna take you down to a real cool cultural experience right here in El Centro. So let us finish eating, and then we're gonna go check that out.
We just finished a fabulous dinner at Bistrola 57.
Yeah, it was really good. It's not authentic Yucatecan food by any means, but that is something we do plan on sharing with you in an upcoming food tour. Going to be in our next video. So if you haven't yet, make sure to click subscribe and ring-a-ding-dang-dong that bell so you won't miss that one. But we are on our way further into El Centro, down to Cathedral de Merida, where they are actually hosting a Mayan ball game, really ancient traditional ball game
Poc de poc.
called Poc to Poc.
Poc de poc.
And so we are just heading over there now, something we have never done before, and so we had to go check it out. They do it once a week, every Friday or every Saturday night. We're not sure if it's Friday or Saturday. We've heard mixed things, so we're really hoping that it is happening.
Or else we just disappointed the whole thing.
Or we'll be telling you about it next week. But let's go check that out. Hopefully they're playing.
I love the hustle and bustle of Merida and downtown. It's such a good time, and the markets and the cathedrals. Ooh! Look at it. It looks so beautiful. Oh, they look so cute. I love it.
Yeah, that's one more thing we will point out as we approach the ball game here, is that the city of Merida is actually known as the safest city in all of Mexico and second safest city in all of North America. And so you feel real comfortable just walking up and down the streets of downtown, checking out these street markets. It's just a real safe, fun, chill vibe instead of feeling uncomfortable in a country you're not familiar with. Even if it's your first time in Mexico, Merida is definitely a place to check out. Now, we are just approaching the cathedral, and we're starting to hear some of the sounds of the game.
I think we made it.
Yeah, I think we got here at the right night. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to our Maya world. Con el sonar del caracol, del tambor, del cuncún y de la flauta, hacen su presentación en este majestuoso ponchar los guerreros jugadores mayas, pertenecientes a la familia y linaje de los Itzaes y Cocodes. Con el toque del caracol ha dado inicio a este grandioso encuentro del juego de pelota prehispánico, el Poc-Tapón. Esperanza. Según el libro sagrado, los gobernantes del bien fueron escuchados desde el inframundo por los dioses del mal, quienes codiciaron el juego, los implementos que se usaban y la algarabía y destreza con la que se practicaba. Noche, han hablado a través de nosotros, nuestros abuelos. Para presentarles una vez más su deporte religión, el Poc-Tapón.
Well, that was pretty interesting. We hadn't checked out the Poc to Poc game yet, and we had heard a lot of great things about it. Really cool Mayan tradition that they have here once every Friday night. So if you're ever in the area, strongly suggest
8
checking
o'clock
it out.
and get here early because it was packed.
It was
so busy.
absolutely packed.
Yeah.
In true Kyle and Jess fashion, we showed up last
We
minute.
didn't
So
plan.
yeah, definitely suggest showing up a bit early if you want to check it out. But that's one of many experiences that we have yet to do in Merida and area. And that's one of the main reasons we decided to come back, is there's just so many different fun, adventurous things to do in this area. And we didn't quite get to do all of them. We've got a month packed full of fun, adventurous things, and we can't wait to share those with you. If you haven't yet already, make sure to smash that subscribe button so you can follow our journey through Merida and beyond. And until next time,
Bye.
bye.